Last time, on the Titans of all terror. You must choose, Joan. Knowledge or your friends. And then the door behind you opens, and you see kind of silhouettes of each of them. You see Winnie with her parents as they kind of like are hobbling through a broken and destroyed city with a giant monster that's just lurking around. Then it shifts to Dalfin and Relnor, and they're having a conversation.
Run or fight? And I get kind of a smirk on my face.
I knew I always liked you, Dalfin.
And then we take off running.
And you head towards the giant creature that the monks are kind of standing around.
I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I just struggle because I'm not having a conversation with anyone. I'm not dialoguing, so I don't feel
legitimately?
like explaining myself is necessary. So
The choice is yours.
yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna turn around and go through the door.
Thank you, Joan. I am Optimus. For now, I give you my strength. Hello and welcome everyone to the Titans of all Terra. I am your host and Dungeon Master Josh. Going around the table, we have
Joan.
Dalfin!
Winnie.
Relnor.
the gang's all here, and we're gonna jump right into it.
Yes.
Joan,
Goats.
you have emerged through a spirit quest
Yes.
and are on the other side of it, controlling the golem of a goat.
Yes.
Massive golem on the Gnome Island.
Mm-hmm.
You are down kind of at the lower parts of the island, and you've got Truffle Bundle on your nose.
I'm gonna lay down.
It's a weird sentence I never thought I would say.
I'm gonna lay down with my head in between my front two hooves, so that my nose is close to the ground, so that Truffle can get down.
Okay, he gets down, like kind of like terrified, but he steps down.
And then I bow my head at him.
He kind of bows a little bit. He goes, "Okay, goat. What now?"
I can't talk. I start to go toward the door.
There's
Opening.
So it's basically one giant rubble heap that's been kind of excavated, and you are basically open to the big kind of cavern that leads out from the temple.
Okay. I head that way.
Okay, so you make the biggest commotion that the Gnome Island has ever seen as a huge stone golem of a goat
Take that, secrets.
hops its way.
Yeah, take that, secrets.
Yep. And actually, one of your features is sure footing, so you're able to like leap your way out of there very
that's
easily.
awesome.
So hop, skip, and a jump, and you're kind of up to the surface level.
Cool.
Kind of approaching the side of the wandering mountain.
Cool.
However, you hear a roar. Looking to the side, you see a 5-limbed, spider-like, spindly, huge creature with a thin, gaunt, round face that kind of comes out and from a thin neck.
Oh.
Almost like a big, weird,
Turtle.
leathery spider.
Did you give me this one because I kill spiders for you all the time?
No, it just made sense.
Because I kill spiders for you
For
all the
this
time.
one to be on the Gnome Island, and it's up the side of the wandering mountain, and it's taking its legs and just stabbing them into the ground as different projectiles are shot out at it.
Okay.
You do see one projectile in particular,
A boom boom.
the boom boom,
Yeah.
is flying around its head.
The boom boom. Terry's gonna try and kill me now.
Terry doesn't know
Anyway.
that you hate him.
No, he's gonna see a big stone goat.
It's clear to you, you haven't been to the Lestraad since you went unconscious.
Yes.
It's clear to you that this creature is attacking the gnomes.
Yeah, I'm gonna head toward the creature.
Okay, then real quick, I'm going to have everyone roll me initiative.
Whoa, what? Wow.
21.
Relnor?
9.
9. Dalfin?
22.
22.
Yeah, man. I
And
rolled a
Winnie?
19.
16.
16. Okay.
Relnor his single digits.
Okay, first of all, with the golem, your mental abilities come from you. The physical abilities are what you have control of with the golem.
Okay.
So,
So you don't have like a craving for grass or anything.
yeah, you're not like you don't have the intelligence of a golem.
Okay.
but you have access to the golem's strength and capabilities. You're controlling it for the most part. This is what I'm going to do. I've split you all into 3 different encounters, and we're just going to go encounter to encounter rather than jumping back and forth between all of them and all the different players. So, first, Joan's encounter. You're on the Gnome Island with the creature. I'd say it's about 40 feet away. What do? You go first. By the way, for everyone listening, I've given Kelsey a little stat block for the goat golem.
I would like to ram.
Whoa.
Woohoo! Do you
Okay.
want me to describe what it like the mechanics of it or no?
Are you charging, or are you just gonna move close and ram?
What's the difference between charging and moving close and then ramming?
So the charge gives you a bonus to your ram attack. I think you also have multi-attack if I'm not
yeah, but that
mistaken.
costs. I'm warming up.
I gotcha.
This is a new body for me.
Yeah.
Training hooves. Baby giant steps.
You can just move.
I'm just gonna move and ram because she's getting used to this.
Okay, so you're just gonna
that
move
makes
in and
sense
ram.
logically.
All right. So when you get within 15 feet, this creature actually has a reaction
Okay.
called Deadly Reach.
Okay.
So once you're in 15 feet, in response, it's going to throw out a piercing leg
Okay.
to attack you. And that's going to be against the golem's AC. 15.
Nope.
Okay. So it reaches out as you're kind of rushing in as a reaction, and its leg just kind of skids off the side of your stone surface.
Nice. Okay.
And you ram right into it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll it. Do some damage with that golem.
Well, I have to make the melee weapon attack first.
oh,
right.
yeah. Yep.
30.
Holy cannoli. I guess that's a hit.
And 16 piercing damage.
Okay. It takes 16 piercing damage.
Okay.
And it is now its turn. And it is going to come at you again it's going to make a multi-attack.
Okay.
It lets out a fierce roar and inflicts frightful presence
Okay.
on creatures that it chooses within its 120 vicinity.
Okay.
It chooses all the creatures in that vicinity.
Shocker.
However, I know this, and you know this probably,
Yep.
that you are immune to being frightened.
Yep, because I'm a rock.
So while
Solid as
a lot of the creatures underneath and around you just start to just run in terror, any of the gnome wizards or warriors are kind of fleeing in fear. The goat golem stands firm atop the mountain, facing the creature, and then it chooses to attack you with the rest of its turn. So it makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its piercing leg. And so first it makes a bite attack. That's going to be a 28.
Hit.
21 damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to make an attack with a piercing leg.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Just can't get a leg up on this goat golem. So it reaches forward and clamps a bite off of the side of your stony shoulder. And then as it kind of brings another leg down to try and smash into the golem's body, just kind of like gets shoved off to the side.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
can't find purchase. Now we jump to Dalfin and Relnor. The two of you are kind of next to the big giant, very dinosaur-like
We've reached it.
creature. It's kind of in the monastery. and
Okay.
there are some monks kind of all around it. Some are trying to get close and do melee attacks and getting pushed away. But what do you guys do?
How big is this thing?
We're talking probably like from feet to head, like 45 feet.
Okay. Now, what is technically like? What is your climbing distance? It's like, is it like half of your?
Usually, it's half your your movement speed.
Okay. Cool. Do you round up or down? I guess it's gonna round. It's be like whatever.
Round down usually.
Okay.
Always.
Almost always round down.
I am going.
Always round down.
Always round down. I am going to can I jump from a building and try and jump on like its leg or like whatever it's...
Yeah, I'll say because we're kind of jumping to your guys' fight, you can kind of be positioned wherever you would like at this point.
Okay.
I would be rooftop.
Okay, so you're rooftop. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would come at it from the rooftop. I'm going to try and jump on it. Probably at its blind side, like on its back.
Okay.
I don't know how high up I am on the building. Is it?
I'm going to say the building's probably like, I don't know, what's reasonable for a building? Like 25 feet?
Yeah.
Like an outer wall of
fine.
the monastery or
So
something?
I'm like waist level with this thing?
Yeah,
Or something?
yeah.
So,
Yeah, a little bit above waist level.
Okay. I'm going to try and cling to its back.
All right, so you're going to run and try and like basically grasp onto it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
How far away from the building is it? Do I need to like... Is it going to be a hard jump?
I'm going to say it's probably going to be about a 10-foot jump.
Okay. Okay, because if it was longer, I could definitely use a key to double my
Yeah.
jump distance.
And I'm pretty sure, I'm sure I will get corrected on this mechanically, but I think that the feet you have to jump is the DC for your athletics check to make that jump.
Athletics? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Jumping is a strength move.
So it's a strength saving throw?
No,
No.
athletics is a skill.
Oh, okay, okay. So I just roll it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Whew, okay.
You want to beat a 10.
To jump?
Yep.
Okay, well, then I'm going to go ahead and use... I'm going to spend a key
Ooh.
as a bonus action to use my Step of the Wind, and I'm going to use it to dash,
Ooh.
and also it doubles my jump distance.
Nice.
So... 19.
All right.
Wow, I hit it hard.
You just kind of like, it's one of those things like, you start kind of like doing like a little like long stretch to jog steps, and then
Yeah.
they just start getting closer and closer, and you start moving faster along this outer wall of the monastery until you just spear into the air and just leap, and boom, you're on the creature's back.
Okay. Woo! That's my turn.
Okay. Relnor,
Yeah.
where are you at, and what are you going to do?
So I would have stayed back a little ways and pulled up my longbow.
Okay.
Do I notice anything?
Like a weak spot? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Do I notice? Is there a weak spot?
No. You don't see a single weak spot. You're welcome to spend your action rolling a perception or investigation to try and see something.
Okay.
But you're seeing arrows flicking off this thing like it's nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at it with my longbow, then just to try to. Since I don't passively notice anything, I want to just take a shot at it and see how it reacts.
Okay.
Try to gauge it that way.
Yeah.
Can I go home?
Did you
You
roll,
roll
one?
a crit fail?
May I be excused?
Did you roll a crit fail?
I did.
No way.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Now, Relnor, where are you positioned? And you're not behind this thing, are you? Are you in front of it or behind it?
I just said back a ways.
Okay. Oh gosh.
7?
7 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, you sure you mathed that correctly?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dalfin.
All right.
No, it's okay.
You fire a longbow shot without realizing that you're firing at the same position that your buddy Dalfin just jumped onto the creature. So, Dalfin, an arrow nicks your back, just kind of like slices.
Nope. It does come at me, but I have deflect missile,
Yes!
which
I love monks so much.
which means I get to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 2 different modifiers, which apparently are +3/+3.
So that takes away
6.
all the damage anyways, because
Just
it's
roll
6
for
and then
fun.
you got to roll.
10. And if I reduce the damage to 0 and I have a free hand, I can spend 1 key making a ranged attack. I'm not gonna do that.
You're just gonna deflect it.
I'm just gonna like catch it and like throw it away. Be like, watch where you're shooting.
Sorry.
All right. I'm going to say, you don't catch it. You just probably
Okay.
just deflect it.
I go, oh wow.
Yeah. Really quick, you just kind of like flick it to the side. Like,
Relnor, careful, please.
Okay.
Please.
Sorry.
all right. Now this creature's going to go, and it lets out a massive roar, and I need the two of you guys to roll a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Gosh, Gadoogan, that's gonna be rough.
Gosh, Gadoogan.
Oh, did I get it? I rolled a 17.
Wow.
I got 15 plus 2.
Well done.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I made that.
16.
All right. Relnor, you become frightened. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight. And you cannot willingly move closer to that source of fear. But the roar it emits just terrifies you. And
I also have advantage against saving throws on being frightened. FYI.
oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. And then it's going to go ahead and make a stomp attack and attack some of the monks around its feet trying to attack it. Now we're going to move on to Winnie.
What's up?
You're trying to make your way through the abandoned city. Go ahead and roll me another stealth check.
Okay. That's 12.
12? Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys continue to move quietly through the city, and the creature continues to just kind of mosey around in the distance. So
Mosey.
it's not getting super active or enraged or moving around a lot, so you're still doing all right. Now, back to Joan. On the side of the mountain. You rammed this sucker right in the center of its body.
Yeah.
And, all right. What's next?
Ram that sucker.
I'm gonna slam.
You're going to slam it?
If
And
you
welcome
want
to
to
the
jam.
Welcome to.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll the attack.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes.
Do I add it or is it advantage?
It's advantage. It's
can do it.
basically
You can do it, Joan.
You get to roll again.
You can do it, go, Joan. You can do it, Goan.
21.
21's a hit.
I forgot it was plus 11.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Yep.
nice.
Okay, and then
21's a hit with your slam.
I need lots of D6s, but I know where they are, so.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Oh.
21 bludgeoning.
Whoa. As much as your attack roll. That's pretty cool.
That's my lucky number, too.
Really?
Yeah, because my birthday is when, Josh?
The 21st of February.
Good job.
Whew, that was close.
I have to, see, it's not
okay.
that you don't know, it's that you're not sure what number the month is. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, he will never forget when my birthday is because I will always remind him.
I have to go through the names of the months because once I say the name, I know what it is.
Yeah.
But like recalling it off the top of my head is hard.
Yes, I'm
right.
the same way.
So Joan lost her inspiration, but
You said you were going to explain how I got the inspiration.
oh yeah, I don't know if I explained this on the podcast or not, but during one of the post shows, Winnie pointed out to me that Joan had done something. She had RP'd incredibly well.
It was
and
when
so
I was babbling to Captain Harris.
I decided in the post show that she was so right that Joan deserved an inspiration, so I gave it to her, kind of off the show.
Yeah.
And then we
it's
had a healing moment.
It's when Captain Harris was like, "That's enough," and Joan was like, "No, you need to know this too."
Yes.
You must know everything that happened.
Yes. All right. Now it's this creature's turn, and it's going to make another multi-attack, but it really doesn't care to try and frighten anybody because you're kind of its only primary concern right now.
Okay.
And so it's going to attack you with another bite. Ugh, that's a 15.
Nope.
And then piercing leg, 18.
Nope.
Gosh darn it. Okay. All right.
Thanks, Josh.
I have great modifiers too, so it's just really low rolls. And so again, you swivel your body to the side and in true golem fashion, slam the weight of your stone force into it, just almost knocking it to the side, and it kind of like does one of those things. If you guys seen those like robots that are made to like stay upright and someone kicks it and it kind of like slides to the side but still keeps itself up?
Yeah.
It's kind of what this thing does. It kind of like it's like shoves to the side and just its 5 legs kind of work really quickly to keep it upright. And it kind of roars at you. Now, Dalfin,
Yeah.
you're on the side of a titan.
The back.
You're on the back of a titan.
Yeah. I wanted to be at a point where it couldn't reach me.
Sure, yeah. I have a big head and little tiny arms.
I don't think this plan was entirely thought through. So I'm going to go ahead and climb as much as I can, which is going to be, papers, where are you?
They're in your hands.
I'm going to climb
That one? Okay.
17 feet
Okay.
up its back.
All right.
Where am I at now?
I'd say you're kind of up at the like
Shoulder blades?
just above the shoulders.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
awesome. I'm going to stay there. I am going to, and that was my move action, correct?
Yes.
Not going to attack.
Yes.
I'm going to do an unarmed strike. And I'm just going to open palm, hit this thing as hard as I can.
Okay. Now, real quick, just so I can understand.
Yeah.
Are your attacks, do they count as magical weapons or are
No,
they...
not yet.
Okay.
No, I think at some point they will.
Okay.
But right now they do not know.
All right.
Oh, I'm a halfling. It's so great to be a halfling.
I love halflings.
What?
Oh no!
So half the party's gonna die today.
Still not great. So that is a 8.
But I'm a goat.
8. All right. You like warm up and you just head it as hard as you can. Nothing happens.
I'm going to
You
spend,
feel a zing go through your arm.
I'm going to spend a key to activate my patient defense.
Ooh,
It's a bonus action.
Nice. Oh, is that where you like are readied?
Now
for...
I have when I take the dodge action, I focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of my next turn. Any attack roll made against me has disadvantage as long as I can see the attacker, and I also make dexterity saving throws with advantage as well.
Cool. All right. Relnor, what do you do, man? You're terrified.
Poor Relnor.
Are the monks still attacking it? And
They are.
Does he get to make like a saving throw?
And it almost seems like the 4 monks that are kind of moving to the outer edges of the monastery. There's Brother Theodoric at the kind of back of the monastery. There's Brother Raceland at the front. Then to the sides is Sister Sally and Brother Porkins. And the 4 of them seem to almost be preparing something.
Does Dalfin know what they're preparing? Like, is he familiar with this technique or no?
No, he has no idea what they're doing.
Gotcha.
To all but the 4 of these monks, it would almost be an oddity that Brother Theodoric is part of it.
Yeah.
But the 4 of these monks understand exactly what they're doing.
who's the closest one to me?
I would say Brother Porkins.
Perfect.
Oh, good.
How close is he?
Maybe like 15 feet away from you.
Okay. So I'm gonna run over to him.
Okay.
How long does
wanna
the fear
say-
last? Does he get to do like a saving throw each turn, or
I'm pretty sure it's permanent
He
until.
gets to do a saving throw at the end of every turn.
at the end of every turn? Okay,
Yep,
cool.
and
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
17 is the DC.
I'm gonna use my action to ask him what they're doing and how Dalfin and I can help.
What is it you need, young man?
Dalfin's on his back right now trying to fight it. On its back right now trying to fight it.
Dalfin will be able to do very little.
Is your attack going to be dangerous to him?
It will not be dangerous to Dalfin.
Okay. Then Dalfin and I are going to keep it distracted so that you can ready.
Work with the rest of the monks if you must. We must prepare.
Okay.
All right. And Winnie.
Wait, do I get to roll something?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and roll a saving throw
Good catch.
from
And
being
did that,
feared.
did that thing already
Good
attack
catch.
us? Did it go yet?
Oh, I guess I'll have it go as well.
Which one's the saving throw? For what did you say?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yep. Any mental stuff is usually your wisdom.
7.
Add 10 and you would have made it.
You're still terrified.
It's worth a shot.
And it lets out another frightening roar and then swings its tail around to attack a bunch of the monks that are near it on the ground and destroys some of the building. And a huge chunk of the monastery collapses. Sand gardens destroyed and poofs everywhere. Yeah.
Oh no!
I will
Stupid tail!
Yeah, I will say, as it's swinging around, you do catch sight of old Brother Theodoric, and he's standing in the back, legs spread out wide, and he's got one hand out to his left, just open, and another hand pointed on his forehead.
Oh, a special beam cannon.
Yeah, but he looks way more serious than you've ever seen him before.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that he's okay.
Yeah, but he's preparing something. Cutting away from all this intense action, we cut to the other side of the city where a small family of Dumpelkins are trying to make their way through a destroyed city. Now, you come through the next kind of alley you're in into the next street on your way trying to get to it's just really slow moving. You guys are, none of you are fast to begin with, or like can cover large amounts of ground quickly. So now that you're all impaired, kind of moving together, you feel a rumble, and the bull creature, you hear it just kind of stampeding, and stampedes kind of through the street that you were previously through. But you kind of get the sense that it's just moving sporadically.
It's just all over the place.
There's no real, and so
like a bull in a china shop.
and I'm continuing to roll some dice over here to determine what it does and where it goes.
Gotcha.
So there's always a chance it's going to come for you.
Yep.
But for now, it's still behind you. You guys are on your way. Now, Joan,
Yes.
we are back on the Wandering Mountain.
Yes.
With this epic battle between godlike creatures.
Yeah. Okay, so Joan has been seeing this fancy thing that this spider thing is doing where it's like trying to do multiple things at once. Mm-hmm. And so she's going to try and get fancy too.
Ooh, okay.
Get fancy in your goat pants.
Multi-attack?
Yeah, I'm going to try and multi-attack, which as
Awesome.
a stone goat golem means 3 attacks. 1 with a ram and 2 with hooves.
Awesome.
That's 23 for the ram
That's a hit.
with 10 damage, so that's sad. 10
Okay.
piercing. And then hooves. I haven't done this one before. 18.
That's a miss.
Okay. Nope. And that one's a miss too.
Okay, so you ram into it with your horns, and one of your horns even actually cuts through its flesh, and then you try and stomp on it, but it kind of reels back from your ram and kind of avoids getting hit by your hooves.
That was not worth 2 spirit points.
So everything's a risk. Then a circlet sword
Da boom boom.
flies up, and Terry Turdukin.
Turdukin.
See, you say Turdukin too.
I do, because you guys have been saying it.
Yeah. We kind of took over after the German accent.
The one of the legs that you've cut with your horn, the sword cuts into,
Good.
and the leg breaks off,
Okay.
and the creature lets out a scream, and now
Dang,
only
he's
has
not all talk.
only has 4.
And I'm the one witnessing it, and this is good for me.
All right.
Terry's
Huge,
legit,
dealt some
man.
serious damage to that creature. Now it's this creature's turn, and it is angered. It roars again, but neither you nor Terry are afraid.
Terry fears nothing.
Terry fears nothing so long as has his boom boom by his side.
Is he flying it or is it just flying around?
It's just flying around.
Oh, darn.
He's just a small speck on the mountain next to these giant creatures.
Oh, that sounds so cool. Oh, man, I want to see it. I wish I was there.
Yeah, anyone's welcome to draw it. Any fan artists are always welcome. And it's going
Even
to,
you, Ricky.
he shakes it. He's like, yeah.
it's going to multi-attack again. It really only has 1 move. And so it's going to bite at you. Critical fail.
Oh, so it bites itself.
Bites its tongue.
Bites
So
its other leg off.
I'm not the only one.
It moves its feet kind of balancing to try and bite at you, Joan.
Yeah.
And because one of its legs is gone, it just can't balance correctly. And so it falls face first into the side of the mountain and is now prone. And
That
any
sucks to
attacks
suck.
you make will have advantage.
Oh, man.
All right.
Bummer, stupid spider thing.
Bummer, stupid spider thing.
Okay. I don't know what the plan is, Dalfin, but you're on the back of a monster.
Yes. Oh, goodness. Okay. Hoo.
By the way, you are really high up right now.
I'm aware.
Don't look down.
Oh, goodness. I'm just doing the best I can. Okay. I'm gonna climb on its head. I'm just gonna keep going up.
Okay.
Nowhere else to go from now. I am going to get to the top of its head. I'm gonna bring my fist down as hard as I can on top of its head.
All right, man.
All right.
You do it.
Oh,
That's a crit. That's a crit, my
Really?
friend. Yes.
Well
yeah,
done.
natty 20.
What does that mean?
That means you hit it.
Yeah,
And
but what do I
you-
do
You
now?
get
I
to
don't-
deal damage. You
forget.
roll twice as much damage as you
Okay,
hit.
okay.
So
It's
here's
been
the deal.
so long
you
since
only
he
get to
hit
add.
something.
It's been a long time since he's hit something.
Yeah, it has been a
you,
while.
you
What do I
only
do?
you roll two. You roll double the dice you would typically roll,
But still one modifier.
but only add your modifier once.
Gotcha. Okay. 2 d4s. That's 2. Ooh, plus 4. That's 6. Plus 3 is 9 damage.
Okay, so you get to the top of its head and kind of right between the eyes, just land your fist down as hard as you can.
And then I also initiate my bonus action using my last key point. I'm going to use my flurry of blows. My furious flurry of blows.
All right, go for it.
And that means I get to attack basically 2 more times.
Okay.
First one. That is a 24.
That's a hit.
Okay. So that's going to be... Oh, and I'm going to go ahead... That's 1d4. So that's 3 plus 3. It's another 6 damage. And then I'm going to use that first one and use my open hand technique. And whenever I hit with one of my Fury of Blows, I can impose one of the following effects on a target.
Okay.
I can either try and make it fall prone, push it back 15 feet, or it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Or until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I'm going to try and make it fall prone, man. It has to make a dex saving throw
Okay.
of 12,
Okay.
which it probably will, but...
All right. It doesn't say it can't be proned.
Am I going to prone a Titan all by myself?
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Your punches don't affect it in any
Yeah.
way, but I'm gonna let the effects of your punches do something. So
Because this is more than just physical, like...
yeah, no, I dig this. All right, it's got to get a 12 dex.
There's a mystical thing to my key. 12 dexterity saving throw.
11.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's got a +6. I rolled a 5.
Wow.
I mean, you could probably override it as the DM if you want to, but...
Yeah.
No, I like where this is going.
Okay.
So this little tiny, I like this in front of everyone,
Yeah.
all of the monks that are there, the smallest of the monks, the usually overlooked and just allowed to be around Dalfin,
The typically gregarious.
stands atop the giant monstrous creature's head and furiously flurries a bunch of blows down on its right between its eyes on top of its head, and it kind of like none of your attacks seem to really like break through its skin or even damage the outer shell, but just the concussive force of
It's like
your
a pebble to the temple, man.
focused
Pebble to the temple.
monk power, almost like a shockwave, a little mighty shockwave of air blows out from around you, and yeah, that's the 20. Your 20 just goes boom, and it just whoosh, and then you just crack with 2 more hits, and its head just kind of flies to the ground, and you're just writing it down, and it's laying there then on the ground just flat
On its back or on its stomach?
on its stomach.
Oh, goodness.
just
Did I
like
get
flat.
smushed?
And you're standing on its head, right in front of Brother Rayson.
Brother Rislin.
who's got his kind of hand in front of him, kind of like he's
mentally
praying, and he looks down at you, and one of his finely like kept eyebrows raises up into the air.
And I'm like... Whoa! Hi, Brother Raceland.
Thank you, Dalfin.
Do what I can. I'm kind of shocked myself. Like, I did not think I could do that.
Relnor, you gonna do anything? You just witnessed this? It's kind of a reversal here
Yeah.
of like who's useless and
This
who's
is the
useful.
most I've ever done. This is insane.
Please, sugarcoat it. Tell me how you really feel.
I didn't expect either of you guys to actually be able to do anything.
That's
But
amazing.
The fact that he rolled a critical 20, I had something had
Dude.
to
I
happen.
know, I'm trying to utilize my abilities too.
Yes,
but-
no, I love it.
Well, and I'm just sitting over here reading different skills I have and trying to come up with some
I-
way that
I
I,
love
can
it.
I've now
help him
I
do
just
anything.
spent-
And I'm like,
Yeah.
nope.
I just spent
Nope,
all my
can't do
key
anything.
trying to get to the top and trying to do something. Like
So
I'm
it's
spent.
cannot believe it paid off.
I
So
can't
it's
either.
proned.
It is proned.
Okay, so I am going to make an attack with my longbow.
With advantage and disadvantage.
So I'm just vantaged.
You're just vantaged.
No diss, no ad. Did you roll a critical one?
Yeah.
How? Oh my gosh. How? Statistically,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
are those different dice?
Yep.
I mean,
It's just you. I was
Please,
gonna try and blame the dice.
please roll me the damage.
Better get my D10 out.
Yeah, right?
You could do a little alley-oop here. This could
11.
be part
All
of
right.
it's part of our charm.
Relnor, amidst your fear, you pull back your bow, determined to still do everything you can to fight this monster. But even at seeing it fall prone, it's still impossible for you to get past the block in your mind, and your hand shakes. When you fire the arrow, it goes over the body of the creature and hits Sister Sally
No!
as she's meditating. And she falls to the ground, her concentration broken.
Shoot.
Oh no!
That hurts a lot.
No!
Now, does that critical failure end my turn?
Yes.
And doesn't Sister Sally have missile deflectors too?
She was hyper-focused, man.
Oh no! Oh no!
It didn't like take her out. She's fine.
No,
but,
but it broke her.
She just has
it's gonna
to
take
start
longer.
over. Yeah.
But the rest of
And
the monks are ready.
arrow.
And so the three left, Porkins, Brother Raceland, and Brother Theodoric, move up to the creature now prone. It's the perfect opportunity. And each of them lay a hand on it and commit a quivering palm, which is one of the
Oh shoot!
ultimate
Yeah, that's an awesome ability.
monk abilities.
All right.
This thing is
Tell us what
insane.
happens.
All three of them? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh!
Because of this thing's magical abilities, it actually has the ability to resist these kind of attacks.
All three of them?
No, just this type of attack it can
Oh.
resist.
Okay.
And early on, the monks quickly assessed what this creature was capable of withstanding, and Raceland and Theodoric determined that this was the best action.
A focused multi
Four of their strongest monks committing one of their most powerful attacks
from 4 different points.
from 4 different points, hoping if only one of them gets through, it will literally take the creature to 0 hit points.
Our odds just
So
went down by
Quivering Palm is
25%.
an insanely powerful ability,
It's basically like an insta kill.
but it actually rolls against it.
Lethal. You set up lethal vibrations in someone's body. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 3 key points to start these imperceptible vibrations, which last for a number of days equal to your monk level. The vibrations are harmless unless you use your action to end them. To do so, you and the target must be on the same plane of existence. When you use this action, the creature must make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, it is reduced to 0 hit points. If it succeeds, it takes 10d10 necrotic damage.
Yeah. These 3 masters step up to the creature, place their hands upon it, and each of them use their turn to commit a quivering palm against the creature. Now, this creature, this titanic creature, enraged at just being laid to the ground, it makes a bite attack at Brother Raceland. Deals 39 damage in one attack.
Oh, no.
Brother Raceland.
Goodness.
And knocks him to the ground.
Raceland!
Brother Raceland
I'm
is
right by him.
He's not dead. He's down, though. And we're going to move to the other side of the city, where Winnie and her parents are trying to make their way through. The next alley you turn down is blocked, and the creature is now walking through the street that you have to go back around
Okay.
to.
Okay.
So you're in a dead end, and the creature is behind you, basically. But it doesn't notice that you're there yet.
Cool.
What are you going to do?
So, can I try and hide? Can we try and hide, and then if it doesn't work, can I take an action at that point, or is trying to hide the action?
Because there's so little going on with you, like it's
Yeah.
not like hyper combat, you're kind of out of combat.
Yeah.
I'm cool with you hiding, and then
Okay, so I'm gonna try to hide, and then
Okay.
if it sees us or like seems to notice there's something going on, then I have a plan for that.
So go ahead and roll me I'm pretty sure it's a stealth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're good.
With your birthday dice.
That's woo. It's a 20.
Okay. So
Not a natty 20, but a 20.
you're able to kind of tuck your parents along with yourself kind of behind a little bit of like a ledge or whatever that kind of juts out from the sides of the alley.
Yeah.
But right as you kind of get behind the wall, you hear a sniffing almost. Like the creature's kind of...
I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park right now.
a little bit. And then you actually see a horn kind of like move its way down the alley and it throws its head to the side and destroys the building on the other side of the alley from you guys. And just like wriggles its head around and lets out another like, and then continues to kind of move. But it
Winnie
almost
grabs her dad's wrist and holds it so hard she hears a little.
All right. Now we cut back to Joan.
Yes.
The creature has been badly wounded. It is prone on the ground.
Yes.
Thanks to the work of you and Terry's boom boom.
And the creature's stupidity.
What do you do?
Off the record,
How many spear points you got left?
I have 2 left.
Okay.
I'm gonna slam.
And welcome to the jam.
Come on and slam.
38.
What did you roll?
28.
Okay. It's like, I don't remember any modifiers.
Do you
being
have a
that big.
D30?
Yeah. All right.
Math.
That is a hit. Slam this creature while it's down.
Yay. 24.
There you go. All right. You deal it 24 damage. You take the bulk of your goat golem body and slam it down. You hear just a crack as your body slams into it. And it lets out almost like a pained squeal.
Okay.
And then
The boom doom.
the great Terry Turducken, he throws his boom boom once again at its head.
Dude, so cool. Oh my goodness.
The boom boom misses. He has advantage. Yes, the boom boom hits.
Boom, boom.
The boom boom never misses.
It is the creature's turn, and it rises up on its steady legs.
Remaining legs.
The remaining 4 legs. And it's weird because it's got like 1 leg in the back and then 2 legs on either side. So it's missing one of its side legs. So it's almost like there's a whole, like it's the balance of its body is just off centered.
It's like if a human were to lose a pinky toe.
Yeah. And it's going to go ahead and attack.
Just fall over.
No, that's your big toe.
Yeah, the big one.
It's going to make a bite against Joan. 17.
Nope.
And then, natural 20
Boo.
for its piercing leg.
Oh, he finally did something.
Yeah, really did something. Okay, I get to roll 60 tens.
Yikes.
I rolled so freaking low. 21
Okay.
piercing damage.
Exactly what you rolled last time.
You are now grappled
Okay.
with the piercing leg. It actually manages in some of its like final, almost throwing its off center weight into it. Slams one of its legs almost like into the body of your golem.
Okay.
In between some of the cracks and crevices where light is kind of glowing out from the golem's surface.
Okay.
Now, Dalfin, I need to ask you a very serious question.
Okay.
Are you still on the creature's head?
No, I rolled off like
Okay.
when he toppled.
Good deal.
I was down by Brother Raceland.
Okay. So what do you do?
Did I see Sister Sally get hit by the arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna then use my action to, I guess both my actions to dash to her
Okay.
and ask her if there's anything I can do to help. Are you okay? What can I do?
I'm fine, Dalfin, but my ability to commit a quivering palm is gone. I can't. I would need to gather my focus.
Shoot.
With any luck, what's been done will be enough.
I hope so.
Anything else?
I'm all out of key and my physical attacks, they're doing anything to this thing, so
All right.
I think that's all I can do. Just
Relnor.
hope and pray.
You haven't rolled. Never mind.
What?
You've rolled a couple ones. I was gonna say at least you haven't rolled a critical fail, but
That's what my night has been.
no.
What are the odds of you rolling a third one?
Stop it. Don't.
That's what I keep telling myself. I'm like,
It's no longer prone.
Oh, it's back up on its feet?
That's why I was asking if you were on its head.
Oh, cool. Yay.
I mean, I'm going to take another shot at it, I guess. I got nothing else.
Yeah, why not? You're still disadvantaged.
I guess the other monks are like, they're not focusing anymore, are they? They're getting ready to activate their quivering palm.
So 13 I'm gonna use one of my maneuvers,
All right.
precision attack. I'm gonna roll spend one of my
Superiority die?
dice.
Yeah.
Add to that.
All right.
So 16.
16 is still not a hit.
Okay.
So you fire your arrow, but thank God
Dang.
it just flies wide. It just bounces off the skin. You hit it, man. It hit the body. It just did absolutely no damage. Just tinked right off of the outer shell.
Why is everything made of rocks?
All right, now Raceland, Porkins. Raceland, by the way, with only one arm left,
Oh, dude.
gets up and just his arm gone and just his ripped sleeves and red blood kind of being on the side of his arm. He puts his hand in front of him, kind of in a straight palm.
Yeah, boy.
And Brother Theodoric does the same, and so does Porkins, and they each cancel the vibrations that they instilled inside the creature at the same time.
Do it.
So it
Come
needs to
on.
roll 3 different Constitution saving throws.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's got to succeed 3 times for it not to be fully affected.
Did it succeed?
That's a 22. That's one success.
What does it have to hit? Like, what does it have to match? I guess you don't have to tell us, but 'cause I don't
It's just
know.
basically if it hits 20 or over, it's not.
Okay.
That's a 21.
No!
Oh,
Come on!
Come on.
Last one. This is Brother Theodoric's.
Oh,
Come on, buddy. Come on.
I'm not fudging.
you all over, Tony.
17.
Oh,
And
dude!
Brother Theodoric begins to glow in a yellow radiance about his body. And at the same time, the creature standing there begins to wane. And in one instance, it begins to glow, and then the glow it becomes almost like a shell around the creature, and then shatters to pieces. And the creature is destroyed. Just completely
Like rubble?
obliterates in this shine of light, almost like it just evaporated.
Oh, it's like not even like
just
debris.
gone.
Oh, goodness.
And Theodoric, who you see now kind of on the other side of the creature, still glowing yellow. He looks over at you, Dalfin. He's got the biggest, like, dumb grin on his face. Like, I did a good thing. And he looks at you, he smiles, puts his finger to his forehead, and then he starts to evaporate into the air. And the pieces of his body slowly, kind of like the creature, almost look like yellow flower petals.
Yeah.
As
Dolphin smiles back and puts his finger on his forehead. And then it kneels down.
and fades into the wind.
Oh.
That was a hard one, man.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, it was.
Dalfin and Relnor, I'm milestoning both of you up to level 4.
Woo woo.
Awesome.
Darn it, Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw you, Ricky.
I didn't think I was going to get emotional, but like, I really did. Oh, goodness.
He's one that'll be missed.
Yeah, man.
But he took out
That's
Yeah,
like one
no
of the most
kidding.
BA ways you could have
If you're
gone
gonna
That
out.
was awesome.
I really like it.
Did he really
because
roll set? Did was it really 7? Like you're not.
I'm not fudging any
Oh,
of that.
That's so
Any of
cool,
that.
man. That's so cool.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice. It's what I hoped for. I might have fudged it if it didn't happen. But I don't have to
just
say that
worked
it
out
really
nicely
did.
'cause you didn't
The dice
have
is
to
right there. I haven't
fudge
even
it.
touched it.
So cool, man.
It's a 5 plus 12 to saves, Constitution saves.
Nice.
Dolphin
so-
kind of just wipes a couple tears
Yeah.
and stands back up.
So he was really old, and it was the most of his essence. He put everything into that last.
That's
attack.
awesome.
So
I love the pedals.
yeah, and I'm gonna say that the air around where the creature in Brother Theodoric was has a faint smell of flowers, just in the air around it, and all of the monks just are silent for the moment. No one's cheering at the victory, but they're all taking
Yeah.
in. what
Because
happened.
monks wouldn't revel like that.
Even
Right.
Raceland,
Yeah.
he just not even paying any attention to his arm, just kneels in respect for what was achieved.
That's my family, man.
All right. On the other side of town
Yes.
is all the Dumpelkins.
Team Dumplekin.
All right. It's starting to look pretty bad.
Did it go away?
It did not. You're
Dang it.
starting to run out of options.
Okay.
I'm making it harder and harder
Yeah.
for bad things not to happen the
Yes.
longer this goes.
Winnie is going to.
It's close.
She very quietly, hopefully, digs in her pouch. She takes out Walter,
Okay.
takes the diamond out of Walter, and she's going to wind him up
No.
and set him on the ground, because this is what Walter's for.
Oh.
Rock gnomes have this ability where they can, like, build something that causes a distraction.
Uh-huh.
So that's what Walter is meant for.
Oh.
He's not the first Walter.
We're all just still emotional here.
No one asked Winnie what Mach this is.
see. Okay.
This is like Walter Mach 7.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So yeah, many have been put. So that's why she takes the diamond out, because the diamond is the heart of Walter. She takes the
Right,
diamond out,
right.
puts the diamond in the pouch. She winds up Walter.
Yep.
Wind up Walter, and puts
Walter
him on the
V7.
ground. And okay, as long as it's okay with the DM, the whole deal is he takes a while to get going before he makes noise.
You got a couple ticks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before like he
So
makes his
she's gonna
little
send him
toot.
off. Right. So she's gonna send him off in the opposite direction from where we
Saved by
need
a
to go.
fart.
Okay. All right.
So the plan is to send the Walter that way and then run
All right.
away.
So we're gonna go ahead and work this out.
'Kay. I don't know how to do this mechanically.
So Walter's walking. Is that what's going on?
It rolls, actually.
Okay.
Like a children's pull toy, you know, like where you
I
have the
see.
string and you like drag it.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
a little clockwork thing. He just rolls.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So you set it up. I'm gonna roll a percentage. See how far it gets. That's 11. Okay. Walter rolls and hits a piece of rubble.
Yeah.
Ends up being really close to you.
Okay.
So you don't have a lot of options.
Yeah.
It's gonna make a noise soon, and you're not very far away from it.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What are my options space-wise?
Space-wise, you have a destroyed building to in front of you.
Yes.
And rubble behind you.
Right.
The creature is in the street, and you only have the ledge.
Oh, we're under the ledge, right?
It's like an outcropping. So you guys are kind of like behind it. You're not really under anything. You're like
Okay.
behind a wall that juts out from the alley.
Yeah. Is there anything flammable in the area?
I'll say at the very least, your dad might have a vest, or you know what I mean, like
There's nothing on the buildings that's flammable?
there might be something on the building that's flammable. Yeah.
don't wanna-
Like we'll say maybe a
Sorry.
flyer.
I think you
Yeah.
misunderstood what I was asking.
Is there anything flammable? Yeah, you guys got close.
I want to set something on fire.
I see.
do not want to set my dad on fire.
Yeah, I'd say like kind of a lot of the buildings have like some
Dad, strip.
curtains or kind of like overhanging
Okay,
tapestries
so
that
Firebolt
provide shade.
has a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
So if I can shoot like as far away as possible and
Yeah.
light something on fire, that's my next
go ahead.
plan of attack here. So
I think that's your only option.
yep, let's say there's I don't know, what do you think? Is there
There's
like
a little-
sign or a wooden house or
A little like food cart
yes.
down the street.
Great.
This is part of that
Does it
market area.
contain cabbages?
It's got cabbages, and it's got a sign that says half
Not my
off cabbages on it. But yeah,
Sorry, I'm just out to get the cabbage guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fire firebolt at that, and 7.
okay, that's okay. Wasn't a critical fail. That's all I'm looking for.
How dexterous is this card?
So in a last desperate attempt, you throw your firebolt at the cart. Soon after it gets hit, the fire erupts. You hear the creature kind of raise its head up really quick, and then a little toot comes out from
Walter.
from Walter. However, suddenly you see another fireball shoot over the tops of the roof buildings
Ooh.
into the creature. And then you see another firebolt. And then another firebolt.
Oh, the
And then
evocation
a
wizards.
strike of lightning. And a army of evocation wizards
Ba-boom.
comes out to attack the creature, tons of them in fold, and it doesn't even have a chance. It just gets bombarded and bombarded and bombarded.
Sweet.
And you and your mom and dad just clutch each other on the other side of this little wall as just a barrage of magical attacks are just destroying this giant monster until it falls in a heap to the side.
Winnie's going
unable
to
to
scoop up
defend
Walter.
itself.
That's awesome.
It's not time for Marquette yet.
Yep.
Thank heavens.
Apparently, I don't know if we'll ever get to this story-wise, but the missive that Harris gave Eddie was actually a release order for all of the evocation wizards.
Yeah. I figured that's what he was doing with the Accords bit.
Yeah, he's breaking the accord by doing that.
Woo-woo.
Anyway,
So he wasn't trying to start a war. He was trying to save his people.
Joan, we're back to you on the side of the mountain.
Okay, I will. Can I move back a little bit and then charge and ram? Or no, I'm grappled.
You're grappled.
you're
Yeah,
grappled.
you can't. You'd have to break the grapple is a DC 17.
So I have to
DC
do that.
14,
I have to
sorry.
do that before anything, don't I?
No, you can attack it while being grappled.
Really?
Question: would
Yeah.
she gain advantage on a headbutt if she?
Actually, yeah, because you're grappled, technically it's like you grappled it as well.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
not
have
stuck in here
advantage
with
on
you.
attacks against
You're
it.
stuck
Okay.
in here with me.
It can't go. Yeah, exactly. It can't go anywhere, but neither can you. Yeah.
I'll slam it with advantage then.
All right.
So 20.
That is a hit.
Bam! Oh my gosh.
It's a lot of
21.
big numbers. Wow. All right. With what feels like the last bit of energy within the golem itself, which this is kind of neat. We didn't say this out loud because I wasn't sure if it would work or not. But she only had a certain amount of attacks she could do
Oh, really?
before the golem would run out of spirit power.
Oh, shoot,
So she actually is using the last bit of it. So we didn't
And
have to
depleting
change
it.
the mechanics at all. for
dude,
that.
this is like awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put in so much work. This is
Super
really
cool.
cool.
But like even the luck, like even the rolling.
And this creature legitimately only had 15 more hit points left.
Woo!
Oh,
So-
nice.
You
I didn't even need my plus.
You'd have to fudge anything.
I didn't. You
We got really lucky.
I know. That's what I feel like. Really lucky.
What is this luck you speak of?
Eric, you too, buddy.
Joan,
Yeah.
with the last bit of energy you feel that you have in this form, you lift the rest of your body, breaking, not detaching, but breaking the leg that is like inside the golem that's kind of jammed inside it, and then slamming the rest of your weight down on the creature against the wandering mountain. And with that final slam, the last bit of breath leaves this monstrous creature, and it lies smote atop the mountainside.
Smote his ruin
You-
upon the mountain.
Yeah, you smote your enemy's ruin upon the mountainside. And the golem itself goes dark. And back in the Temple of the Grey God, you feel your body slowly, gently float back onto the ground. And the tattoos that were on you fade away. They're not on your skin anymore. And you come to a very perplexed Allura and Davi.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Perplexed but relieved, probably. Hopefully.
Yes, but still concerned because they have
Yeah,
no idea
yeah.
what's going on. Oh man, guys, so much prep and work leading up to this, but
Dude, this might have been my favorite one yet.
thank you everyone for listening. Thank you for being part of this journey.
My blood pressure's really high.
We are having so much fun, and even Relnor.
Aww.
It's been better. He's been a trooper. He's not feeling good. And I'm really grateful that
You
he's
know
stuck
what?
in.
You're just letting your teammates have the spotlight for a little while.
Yeah.
That's what
You're
it
just
is.
letting Dalfin shine.
Yeah.
So
Which would be fine if I was doing that by choice.
what's amazing
Trying to
is
throw you a bone, dude.
is we didn't get to the end of my notes. I still probably have a whole episode's worth of
Oh my
roleplay
gosh.
content
Dang,
ready for you
man.
guys. So I'm really excited for our next recording session. Stick with us, everyone, because we got more stuff coming from the Titans of Altera. We have only just begun. So thank you for listening. If you enjoyed it, please hit the 5-star review, punch the like button, share. I'm thinking of all those YouTubers and the way that they end their stuff. Anyway,
Link in the doodly doo.
I just want to say how grateful I
I
am
love
for
your faces,
everyone who's
and
helped
we'll
make
see you
this
next week.
show possible for everyone at Sneak Attack, who's helped us start the show, for all of our patrons who've been supporting us along the way.
Absolutely.
I'm really grateful for the 4 of you, for everything we're doing, social media, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into all of that because this episode was really good. And we've earned it. For the Titans of Altera, I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Joshua. Going around the table, we have
Joan.
Dolphin.
Winnie.
Relnor.
happy 10th episode, everybody.
Episode, everybody.
Episode 10th.
Good grief.
It's like Charlie Brown.